Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking into what your strongest gifts are currently and how they may be able to help you with what you have going on. So we have 3 piles here today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the super thanks button, donate, leave a timestamp. All those things are so greatly appreciated, and it really does help me out more than you guys know for you to be here supporting me as I'm here to support you. So thank you so much for that. And let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1. What are your strongest gifts currently, and how can they help you with the situation you got going on? One of your strongest gifts currently is that you are very motivated because of your level of self-love at this time. You're feeling very confident in who you are and what you will and won't accept into your life. You are also working really hard to accomplish something in your life, to level up or upgrade your skills, or to graduate some sort of college classes or something along those lines. Whatever seeds you're reaping right now, you will definitely be sowing. Your compassion, your love, your empathy, your kindness, and your care is something that is soaring right now. And a lot of that is because you are showing that to yourself so you can show it to the world around you in a much better way. Also, your ability to be very loud and proud, very colorful. You may have kept yourself a little bit more structured and boxed in the past, but I feel like you're breaking out of that in a lot of ways right now, and your creativity is very strong at the moment too. Your ability to be able to receive messages from the other side is something being highlighted here as well. Especially if you knew somebody who passed away when they were 18. Your athleticism may be something being highlighted here too, in your style sense, how you decide to do things differently for you. You may have been somebody who really tried to fit the box or fit the mold in the past, but you've decided to throw the mold out because it just doesn't fit around who you are as a person. And now you are standing out very much so at this moment. And not only are you standing out and being who you truly are, you're also showing people that outside appearance has nothing to do with how reliable, responsible, hardworking, and beautiful people can be on the inside. And actually, some of the most creative and expressive people on the outside can be some of the most amazing people you'll ever meet. And you are definitely changing a lot of people's views right now, especially in that regard. Let's see what else we have here. Journey to enlightenment. You are on a journey to awaken the light within your soul. Know that you are love. You are learning how much light lies within you, learning to leave behind anything that no longer serves your soul and its highest good. A journey to see the strength that you have within yourself. As we grow through the journeys that we face in life, we gain wisdom, strength, patience, and new perspectives. Enjoy the blessings that this journey brings, even if it's a bumpy ride. You may also be finding out in the near future that you're far more intelligent than you may have initially believed. You have a lot more skills, knowledge, wisdom, and just a lot of good things inside of you that you may not have seen before. You are definitely raising your consciousness, raising your vibrations, and this self-love is going to help you to feel like you are doing the right thing regardless of what anybody else thinks about that. You could have dealt with a lot of bullying in the past as well. Follow the moon, embrace the dark, and we have the moon over the graveyard over here too. So any of the transitions or transformations going on in your life right now where things are ending and new things are beginning, those things are good. They're part of your journey and part of the path that you're on at the moment. You're really learning how to embrace your darker aspects, your shadow side, how to love and care for that shadow side within you, and how to express it in healthy ways. You're also learning to be more accepting of other people's shadow sides as well, because you are accepting your own. You're listening to your intuition more, and your intuition is very high at this moment. Your intuition is off the charts. Your third eye chakra and your heart chakra are lit up right now, and your solar plexus, not solar plexus, sacral chakra as well, because you're stepping more fully into who you are authentically, and you're no longer being ashamed of that, feeling guilty of that. You're really allowing yourself to just be you. Regardless of what anybody thinks that you should be doing, you're following your intuition. You're no longer afraid of what's in the dark as well. And you are seeing things very clearly from the position that you're in right now. We have the Tower, the Bear, and the Two of Wands. So this decision-making process that you're going through right now of which way do I go, you already know which way to go. Your intuition is definitely calling you towards a certain path. And there may actually even be things that come up to show you that, hey, this isn't the right way. Or, hey, yes, you're going the right way. Keep going. You're definitely, your divinatory abilities right now are heightened as well. And your truth-speaking and action-taking abilities, there are going to be certain things in your life that are going to bring you more inspiration, make you feel more alive. Make sure that you choose the paths that feel right for you and make you feel like you are living life. Also, there's going to be possibly a lot of things going on and a lot of things breaking down and a lot of things that are happening right now, but you're going to be able to remain in a very confident, calm, stable state, and you're going to be feeling very self-confident as you navigate through these troubled waters. Troubled Waters is a movie that may actually be important to somebody. If somebody knows something about a child that's been kidnapped or something along those lines, that could be important to somebody. You also have the ability to be able to take time away when you need to, where you really don't need much from the outside world to sustain yourself. And you know when to come back out into the public and to be more open again and all of that kind of stuff. So that's going to really help you at this time as well, especially if you're feeling like your world's in a bit of chaos and you need to step back and take a break for a minute. Just remember not to stay in that break and to know that it's okay to come back out when you're through with that break. Try not to feel too much social anxiety about that. Be open to both giving and receiving. Without both, there is no equal exchange. Reach out to those that you love. Feel and know that you are never alone. Ask for help. So right now, you are in a very loving state. Your heart is very open. You're really going to be more open to giving and receiving. Because you know at this point that without both, there's no equal exchange. You can give all day, and people will take. Especially if you're telling them, oh, no, I don't need anything when they're trying to give to you. But now you're going to be like, oh, yeah, sure, I could use that. And so you're going to start taking a bit too, and it's going to be equal of a take and a give. And you're also going to be feeling more compelled and more able to reach out to those that you love and to ask for help if you need it. To also stop feeling like you are so alone, because you never really are alone. Even if those you love are just your ancestors and your angels and your divine guides on the other side, you still have people in your corner. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. So, being open and receptive to the healing information coming into you is going to be very important as well, because we all can learn new things every day. And you're really going to be learning a lot about yourself, your heart, and how to heal the emotional wounds that you have so that you can expand more as a person. And also you are going to be noticing and seeing what ignites your passions more. And you're going to have a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of motivation, ambition, drive, inspiration going on. And it's all because you're no longer going to be blocking out what you feel like is right for you because of other people's opinions or thoughts or ideas of what you should be doing with your life. So that's what I have for this pile. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might have going on. And if you guys did enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that super thanks button, donate, leave a timestamp. All those things are so greatly appreciated. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below if you'd like to donate. And I really appreciate each and every one of you who take the time to support me in whatever way you do. All of it means so much to me, and I really am very grateful for that. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2, for you guys. What gifts are extremely heightened of yours right now, and where might they help you in this world around you? Silverado, something to do with the casino possibly. Feeling light as air, feeling like you can really see things very clearly from a very high perspective. Inspecting all the small details. breaking any illusions about yourself or the world around you, coming out of your shell or out of your box or out of your closet, really being able to expose the true you. Also, a healthy belief in the rainbow after the storm, hope, faith, and trust. The bad days don't last forever is something that's going to be very beneficial to you right now as well. Optimism, joy, happiness, even in the face of hardship, is something that you possess very greatly. Finesse. So you're quite capable of being able to finesse as well. You are very charismatic. Some people might call it manipulative because they're two sides of the same coin. It's the exact same word, just one of them's used in a good way and one of them's used in a bad way. And actually, charisma can be used in a bad way too. But they still call it that. Weird, right? And the song that thing always makes me think of too is Drippin' in Finesse. You know it, you know it. Bruno Mars, Finesse. I think it's Cardi B singing with them. We share in the joy of volunteering. So the joy that you get from giving to the world around you is going to be something that is going to carry you through even the darkest of times as well. And as you give, the universe takes care of you in return. So even when you think you have nothing, as you're giving away and you're really giving back to the world around you, all of a sudden the things that you need will start flowing into you as well. Your faith and your optimism are your greatest gifts right now. Big Al's Fun Card, food, drinks, bowling, arcade. So you could also be really just enjoying life. You might actually be being invited places by other people, or you could just be getting out to have a fun time with family or friends. 289-57-97-21-43-01. Big Al's reminds me of Toy Story 2. Follow your heart. Let thoughts take a back seat. No backseat drivers. One up. So you're getting a chance at a new life here, and you know that this new life is going to be something very amazing. It's like the sun is rising on something completely new for you at this moment. And a lot of it is because you are learning how to step out of the overthinking energy and just to follow your heart and to have faith and trust that you will be provided for as you go about your journey of giving to this world around you. It sounds kind of like the last couple years for myself where, you know, pretty much everything's been taken care of by the universe because I've been working extremely hard on this, and this is where I feel like I belong. Healing people, guiding people, teaching people, and stuff like that. And so the universe provides for me in return, generally through a lot of the people watching this channel who donate to this channel. And if you wanted to be able to do that, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. Your perspectives are shifting. Go with it. So you might be noticing that you're having a lot of new ideas, new understandings, new ways of thinking. A lot of things are coming up that you may not have really realized before. You're really having a very strong shift in the way that you see things. Allow this to happen and leave behind the old way of thinking. I have faith in you. Believe in yourself too. So, believe in yourself too. You may have faith very strongly in your guides, your ancestors, the divine beings, our mother and father in heaven, all those great things there. You may have a lot of belief in that, but you need to believe in you too, because you were chosen by them to be the specific person that you are with the gifts that you have. And they gave you these gifts so that you could use them, not so that you could deny them out of existence because of other people's bullshit. Yeah, you may be going through a very rough time right now. You might start to realize that all the crying that you have been doing is releasing and cleansing. You also may have had a very skewed perception about something in the past. You may have been a little bit hypnotized by a certain situation in the past. And it could have caused you a lot of pain, a lot of hardship, a lot of hurt, a lot of despair. You may have even been betrayed by somebody you loved to a very high level, and this person may have really hurt you by the things that they did, but now you're starting to see things in a different light. You're starting to realize the reasons why they did the things that they did, the hurt and pain that they were feeling at the time of taking those actions, which does not excuse the behavior, but you're really starting to understand that because you're starting to see some of the hurt and pain that you may have caused while you were in pain yourself. And so now you are starting to cleanse, heal, release, and forgive so that you are no longer longer causing that pain or leaving that destruction in your wake. Traveler, move in a new direction. Hermit, retreat and recharge. So you're being asked to move in a new direction, to really do things very differently than you've done them in the past. And one of those things is being able to spend some time alone, away from people, not seeking support or solace from others, but just allowing yourself to pull away and visit the emotions that you're having and the feelings that you're going through, and allowing yourself to really learn more about you and how you can heal and feel better. See yourself in nature. Trust in the magic. So you could also be very clairvoyant as well. I also think that you have done so much for so many people around you, and these people really remember it. You may think that you have absolutely nobody in this world that sees you, that knows you're alive. There was one point in time where I was like, you know what? If I died today, I don't think anybody would notice for 3 weeks. I'd probably be dead in my trailer alone, decaying, and nobody would even notice for 3 weeks, at least. And then something happened where, I was gone for a little bit. And there was like 4 or 5 people that are like, oh my God, I wasn't sure what happened to you or where you went. And so I was asking around about you. And those are just the ones that told me about it. There are far more people than you know that appreciate all the things that you have done for them in the past and would be there to help you in a heartbeat. And one of those things that makes that happen is the ability to be able to reach out and ask for it, and letting pride take a back seat. Seeing yourself in nature is going to be very important as well. I feel like you can really see yourself in nature. The similarities you have between the plants and the animals around you and the different people around you. Also realizing that all humans are animals. We are animals. We're the biggest animal on the earth, but we're still animals. You have very strong instincts right now. Your intuition is very high level at the moment. You're also somebody very balanced between your light and your shadow, your masculine and your feminine. You have a lot of both, and those things benefit you very greatly, because not only can you speak with your heart and act with your heart, you can also think about things logically and rationally. But sometimes you need to pull out of that thought a little bit, because it could start the overthinking. And when it starts that overthinking, it's time to let the thoughts take the back seat and allow your heart to drive you, because the overthinking isn't going to help anyone, especially not yourself. The power of your gaze can be something right now as well, where people really feel like your gaze, your eyes on them is very penetrating. You may have a very strong ability to be able to see down to the heart and soul of someone standing in front of you. And so that's going to be something that's going to help you out very much right now as well. And your intelligence too. Crows are extremely intelligent. They can actually talk like parrots can as well. I don't know how many people know that. I didn't know that till a few years ago, but they're given a very bad reputation. Everybody loves a parrot. Who doesn't love a parrot, right? But who loves a crow? Not many people love a crow. But judging a book by its cover is not something that's going to get you very far in this world, and you have the ability to be able to pierce that deeper veil and see underneath that cover. You also are somebody who has a lot of jealousy, bitterness, and resentment thrown your way. You're somebody who's winning right now. You're very successful right now. You may feel a little bit ashamed of your success, or a little bit like guilty for having this success in your life, but don't do that to yourself. Don't allow those other people and the projections they're placing on you and your life to allow you to hate yourself for the amazing achievements that you're making right now in your life. You are definitely somebody very inspiring, passionate, fiery, somebody who really has a lot of you inspire others to a very high degree. This could definitely be helping you right now, especially if you're a spiritual leader, if you're a teacher, if you're a guru, if you're a social media influencer, if you're a podcaster, whatever it is that you do that is in the public eye that people see, you inspire people very greatly. You could also be an artist, whatever kind of art that may be. You're a very passionate person who really goes after what you want, and you don't let anything or anyone stand in the way. You don't let shame, guilt, regret, remorse, despair, anxiety, fear, anything like that. You don't let it get in the way. You are a fierce competitor who goes after what you want, and you may not even be competing with people. You're just competing with yourself to do the best that you can every day and to do better than yesterday. And that's a lot of what really inspires people as well. Other people may be competing with you, but you don't even see them on your radar because you're so busy creating the new life that you want for yourself. And all of these gifts that you have are definitely something that is going to help you bring that into existence. So that is what I have for your reading today. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp donation, hit the super thanks button. All those things help me so much, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who does those things. You guys mean the world to me, and I am so glad there are so many of you out there who give back support for the support I bring you. And I'm so grateful to you for allowing me to be here to guide you on your journey. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Let's see. What are your strongest gifts right now, and how are they going to be helping you with what you have going on? Communication is something that is very strong within you. The ability to be able to communicate, to sort out problems, to make peace in situations with your voice. Your ability to be able to close out old cycles and welcome in new beginnings with your voice. You're very diplomatic. You're an extremely good communicator. And even though you're an extremely good communicator, the best communicators do not just give up and allow other people to win. You're somebody who will stand up and defend your values and your beliefs, while at the same time not tearing anyone else down. You don't got to resort to name calling when you're in a debate, things like that. It doesn't generally turn into a giant argument when you're in a debate. You're also somebody very loving, very loyal, very carefree, very joyful. You're somebody that really gives people a lot of comfort. You could definitely be working in counseling or peer counseling or psychology or therapy of some kind, maybe even in a talking in an addiction group, or something where you're using your voice. You could be a social media influencer, you could make videos, you could it's something to do with your voice and your communication that is very effective at this point, very strong, very stable, sturdy, a lot of wisdom. You have so much wisdom and knowledge, possibly even a lot of wisdom and knowledge handed down throughout the ages as well. You could definitely be somebody very much so in communion with your ancestors, and you could even be receiving more wisdom and guidance daily from them and the way they've gone through. I feel like you're somebody who is ready for the world to move forward, but you also know that adding a balance of some of the old ways is something that is going to be very effective in that move forward. P33-8N. Your hard work, your efforts, your achievements are not going to go unnoticed. You've worked extremely hard to be able to bring your communication to this level as well, to have as much love in your words as you do. You're also very capable of looking in the mirror right now and seeing very deeply inside of yourself. Transformation is something that is very key to you at this moment. Being able to see yourself in others is something that is also very important and really helps with communication as well. Today's preparation determines tomorrow's achievement. So the preparation and hard work that you've been putting into something, regardless of whether or not you know if it's going to pan out or if it's ever going to bring you anything, it will be. All that hard work, that effort, that determination to increase your skills and your abilities is something that is going to pay off very greatly. But just like any seed that is planted, it takes time to grow. I feel like there's also a lot of patience in you right now as well. We had a golden retriever at one time, and he would just lay there and let the kids crawl all over him. You have a lot of patience within you right now as well. Your singing is something that is going to be very beneficial to you right now and to others as well. Your singing could bring a lot of calm, a lot of peace, really draw people back to the present moment as well. PART. Why? Because I gotta. So you could actually be a party coordinator or planner as well. You could be somebody that may be hosting some sort of event in the near future, and your communication skills are going to be very beneficial in this. Maybe even a camping trip or something like that as well. Could even be a party at a out in nature somewhere. Your ability to create something from nothing and to be a good hostess. Slow and steady always wins the race. Don't let anxiety take that finish away. So what did I say? Yeah, slow and steady. The preparation, the planting the seed and then watering it and then nurturing it and then allowing it to sit and letting the sun do its job and then going back and watering it some more and trimming it if it needs to be trimmed, things like that. But it takes patience. It takes dedication. It takes faith. It takes trust. And eventually those seeds really do pay off with something beautiful. Listen to the birds. They bring so much peace with their music. I was actually thinking about these birds singing up here too earlier, because if you notice in this picture, there's birds singing. Listen to the birds. They bring so much peace with their music. Learn to be at peace with expressing yourself so fully. So, right now, expressing yourself very fully is one of the greatest gifts that you have and the greatest skill that you have. You've been honing this skill. You've been working on it. You have been really taking care to be at peace with who you are and what you have to say. And also, I feel like sitting in nature with the birds is something that is just so beautiful. I posted a video a couple weeks back about sitting at the canal with the birds, and it's just amazingly peaceful to sit there and have them dance around you with their music and their lightheartedness, and you're just in this very musical, lighthearted, free energy right now, and you're really allowing yourself to just be you, and that is definitely something that is a very strong gift to you. Life of the party. Grape apes and pink panthers, is that all there is? Some are even a mix of the two. It seems like everyone I meet romantically is either a sneaky, sleuthing detective great at lying and cheating, or a gaslighting, shape-shifting bully who's great at acting, lying, and cheating. I remember the good things about them now. I release the past. I have learned a lot, and now it's time for new. It's time for everything to pick up pace. Don't be scared now. It's time, and you are ready for it. Hitting it big, and there's no stop in sight. You have thrown down your sword, and you have picked up your faith. This faith is changing your life. This was the final test, and all you've been waiting for is here. Time to speak your truth fully. Share your story. So you may have been drawn to pile 2 as well, because pile 2 was about faith, optimism, joy, things like that. And it feels like you're in that state as well. You're forgiving, releasing, letting go of the past. You're letting go of your ideas about what you attract in, and you're starting to communicate more clearly at the beginning, starting to see the lies better, starting to really also, you're no longer ready to fight. You're done with the fight. You're throwing the game to get the win. If that makes sense. I have a poem on Dee's StoryTime that's something about throw the game to get the win. And that might be something that you might be interested in as well. You can find a link for that in the description box below. But basically, you are really letting go of the past. And also, you're going to be telling your story, and your story is going to bring in a lot of success for you in one way or another as well. Being able to lay your cards out there on the table and being able to express who you are, regardless of what anybody thinks you should be doing or how anybody feels about that, you're no longer going to be worried about that. You're no longer going to be scared to express it. You're no longer going to be feeling like everybody's going to think you're stupid or naive or whatever the case may be. And you're just ready to be you. Knight, be brave and honest. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. So you're going to be being very honest. You're going to step into your courage, step into your power, and be who you really are. And you're going to feel very at peace with this. And you're also going to start to see that, wow, there are people who are here to love you and comfort you throughout this time that you're going through, because you were able to be courageous and express your truth and not just hide away your emotions and who you are at the core and your vulnerability. You're really healing your heart chakra and allowing yourself to be seen and heard and felt, instead of hiding it away, feeling like people are going to hurt you if you let them in. Queen of Cups. And once again, you're going to have people who are going to be there to support you, to comfort you, to make you feel very loved. Even if you didn't have that in the past, you're going to be giving love and receiving love. And you're really going to feel like you have somebody where they can be your shoulder to cry on, and they will be there to help you through whatever this is. You're also going to be expressing everything that you've gone through, the hurt and the pain it's caused, the disappointments, the sadness, how you were able to forgive, how you were able to be understanding, empathetic, and compassionate towards others and yourself, and how you were able to bring yourself up out of that state. This is all a part of your life purpose, and everything that you have gone through has helped you to increase your gifts, your intuition, your clairsentience, empathic abilities, your understanding, your creativity, your beautiful, amazing heart has been able to grow into something so wonderful. And it's now opening back up. And all the beauty that is within it is going to create such an amazing life for yourself. And it's all part of your life purpose and what you're creating, especially your writing capabilities and your communication capabilities. Calm in the storm, let two become one. So, because of your ability to forgive, release, and let go of the past, your ability to open your heart back up, your ability to be okay being vulnerable and no longer overthinking, but allowing your heart to lead the way. And once again, if you felt drawn to pile 2, go watch that. Your ability to be honest, your ability to take action, all of those different things. Your ability to release control and to be adaptable and flexible and just go with the flow is bringing so much calm, peace, and detachment into your heart while still being able to feel this love and this emotion. And you are allowing two to become one. You are definitely going to be coming into a union with somebody at some point in the future, if you're not already starting something right this moment. And this person is going to be somebody who is very supportive of the beauty that you have inside of you. This is going to be somebody who understand, even if they don't understand your emotions, they're good with them. They're okay with them. They are okay with you expressing yourself and allowing those things to come out. They're not going to berate you for it. They're not going to call you names for it. They're not going to hurt you because of it. They are just there to support you, love you, and be somebody who is good in your life. So that is pretty much what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might have going on. And if it helped you out at all, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp donation, or hit that super chat button. All those things help me out so much, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who is here to support me on my path as I'm here to support you on yours. You guys mean the world to me, and you guys are definitely angels on this earth that are here to help others angels on this earth just like me. So thank you for anything that you guys do to help out, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.